What is going on, everybody? For those who don't know, I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast. Now, we had someplace different today at my brother's in law's house. Wife and everybody's upstairs making the food, getting everything together. And I'm over here getting alert, 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 tweet, tweet, tweet. More people heading to IR, and the Eagles are calling up some young guys to get on this field. One of these fan favorites, and Adrian Killins is getting taken off the practice squad and brought up. Killins is getting brought up. Graylin Arnold is getting brought up, and Travis Fulgham. So we might see as our receivers Greg Ward Jr., Travis Fulgham, Deontay Burnett, and John Hightower. I mean, this is what it comes to for Eagles football. Like I said, I ain't at my house, but I figured if I'm going to my brother's-in-law's house, we going to spend the night, come home Sunday morning. Let me bring my stuff. Let me bring my laptop, my microphone, because hey, we're talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. Bad news drops all the time, so I wanted to get that stuff on there. Shout out to everybody in the chat already. Big Play Slay in the building. DeJounte Dupree. I can't believe we're about to see AK-46 play. What's good? Hashtag Burgang, full steam ahead. You already know. Maverick County in here. What's going on? Sean Jenkins. What's going on? Dewan Shepard in the building. Daniel Belfield. What's up? What's up? Brian Cruz. You already know. Van Mon. Hey, hey, I hear you, my guy. DJ Thompson. Hashtag all birds. Who's going to play left tackle? That's another thing. Jason Peters comes in here, and like I said, listen, did I think he deserves a little bit more money because he was getting paid like the 25th overall guard to play left tackle? Maybe. But the way he went about it, they trying to say he came in and said he was going to do it anyways. I don't know. But we all knew, almost every single content creator was simply saying, hey, bro, we're not going to get this guy for a full season. We're not going to get him for a full season. Week 4, week 3, really, and going into week 4, he's on IR. Another big injury is Trevor Williams going on IR. I don't know when he got hurt in that game because I didn't see him get taken out. So Avonte Maddox is out. Now we lost Trevor Williams, who I actually liked how he was playing on the outside. We still got Roby Coleman. We still got Crevion LeBlanc, but these guys are slot corners. So opposite of Slay is going to be very interesting the rest of this year. I don't know when Avonte Maddox is going to come back, but he was getting kind of burnt. He's too small. I don't know. Trevor Williams, IR. Jason Peters, IR. Jordan Mailata, so far, I believe, will get the start at left tackle. That's what some beat writers are saying. It's nothing in writing yet, but if Jordan Mailata starts, oh my goodness. Is this a live stream? Of course. Is it working for you guys? Is it lagging or what's going on? I don't know about my brother-in-law's internet. We out here in the boondocks. I mean, he got a farm. They all about the chickens and the stuff like that. They be killing it over here. Oh wait, I thought this was a recorded vid. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. E-Wing 609, what's going on? What's going on? Philly 559, DJ Thompson, Camo Wolf, Philly Fanatic, Brandon Taylor. What is going on, my guys? Carson might actually get killed tomorrow night, but I still think we pull it off. Got to keep that faith. You definitely do. Listen, it's definitely the battle of the IRs. You're talking about 10 plus guys on the Niners injured. You're talking about 10 plus guys for the Philadelphia Eagles injured as well. The boonies, you already know. Like I said, we out here. If I pull the curtain back over there, you probably see the chickens walking around and all that good stuff. So, like I said, I bring my kit everywhere I go now for the simple fact the Eagles always have a way to shock us. Carson Wentz and Miles Sanders need to run the ball. I'm with it. I'm with it. Yo, good bro. Oh, you good, bro? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Quote of the day. Quote of the day. Someday the Lincoln Financial Field will implode. Out of all the smoke and rubble will walk Greg Ward. Hey, he's one of the only key contributors. My bad for shaking the camera. What is good, my guy? You already know we chilling, big play Slay. Let's talk about this though. So Jason Peters out on IR. The new rules with IR, he's gonna at least be out for 3 weeks. 3 weeks at the earliest. Trevor Williams, another big one, because like I said, I don't feel comfortable with Crevion LeBlanc and or Roby Coleman playing the outside corner. We're going to have to make something work. I do not know what we're going to do on opposite of Slay. But let's talk about these three guys we're bringing up. Graylin Arnold. We signed him as a cornerback. He played safety. He can play some safety. He can play some corner. But again, you want him to play in a slot. Um, is he going to get it in there? Are we going to move Jalen Mills to corner? Not saying he's a great option, but at the end of the day, what do we got opposite of Slay when we talk about outside corner? But I know a lot of people are happy. Shout out to my guy Philly Notion, who is a huge Adrian Killins fan. AK-46 is brought up from the practice squad. So you might see him in the punt return game, special teams possibly. They brought up AK-46. They brought up Travis Holgram, and they definitely brought up our guy Graylin Arnold because the injuries are just piling up. And this is a must-win game. After this, we got the healthy Steelers. We got the Baltimore Ravens and all the negativity surrounding the Philadelphia Eagles. A win can change that. But we got to get one first. We can't keep talking about these W's and we keep catching these L's. Or T's, I should say, which is just crazy. Philly Mike and LB, these are my go-tos. Corey Alston, I appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, LB's my dude as well. We definitely going to get a collab going soon. So who goes first, Doug, Jim, or Howie? I think you got to get Howie out first. If we continue to struggle, you got to go Howie first, and then you'll trickle down with Jim and or Doug. But like I said, I'm hoping we can get some success in these next couple games. We're playing with injured guys, but no excuses. We played the Washington football team and the Cincinnati Bengals. These teams are equivalent to the teams we played last year at the end of the season when we won 4 straight games. The Giants, Washington, and Cowboys. Cowboys had a number one offense still. The record didn't reflect it, but they were a good, talented team when it comes to getting stats. You beat these teams with practice squad players. You kind of got a little bit more talent than practice squad players to start this season. We were hit with the injury bug as well. But we lose to these teams. Something has changed. And let me first say, Carson Wentz is playing horrible. I'm not ready to give up. He has to be better. But it's uncharacteristic what we're seeing. Again, this is a guy who misses high, misses low, but he doesn't throw interceptions. And this year, he doesn't not throw interceptions. It's crazy. Eagles has landed. Peters was getting trashed. Find out what Mulata can do. Might need to put Lane at left tackle and Driscoll at right tackle. That is a good idea. Like I said, I believe the beat reporters are leaning toward Jordan Mulata. There's nothing said in writing, but I could see the Eagles possibly doing something like that. And I agree. I'm not chalking as Jason Peters is such a stud out there. Losing him is like losing Brandon Brooks. No, but it's another injury, another guy who has to come in and fill the role. And Mulata, Who's starting? Yep. Wow, it just jumped on me. Put in Kavon Wallace in the 3rd round linebacker. Exactly. Look, let's look at our draft picks. Jalen Reagor is going to be a successful draft pick. I really believe it. But our 1st round pick is injured. Our 2nd round pick is on the bench. Our 3rd round pick is raw and talented. But raw. He hasn't played enough football. I think he needs he got a lot to learn. Now the physical attributes are there, but he got a lot to learn. So we took a developmental guy in the 3rd round. You got other teams who are playing their 1st round pick, who are starting their 2nd round pick, who are starting their 3rd round pick, and we over here getting no productivity from them. Now, at this point, the way our linebackers are playing, will I just throw Davion Taylor in there? Why not? Adrian Killins is going to kill it. Hey, shout out to the AK-46 and shout out to Adrian Killins' mother. She had commented on my video and she had commented on Philly Fresh video a while back when we did a Killins video. Mama Killins said, I just want my baby to play. And he's getting called up this Sunday. We might see Adrian Killins in pads. So Eagles are a walking infirmary. Hey, It sucks. It sucks. Just to be honest, I would put Jalen Mills back at corner realistically, because Arnold could just get dominated, man. Yeah, he's a little slow. He is definitely slow. No doubt, man. How we must go. Go said that. I'm with it. Shout out to my guy, Rome One More, a channel member in the building. Who is our starting receivers this week? It got to be probably our number one receiver will be Greg Ward Jr. Our number two receiver will be John Hightower. Our number three receiver will be Deontay Burnett. And you possibly will see Travis Fulgham mixed in with Quez Watkins mixed in. Some four receiver sets, and or when we got to give one of the receivers a breather, you'll probably see Travis Fulgham and um, Quez Watkins mixed in. But yeah, Greg Ward Jr., John Hightower, and Deontay Burnett is probably going to be the three starters. Howie first, you already know. Howie and Jim, Chase Claypool. Claypool's balling over there. Van Jefferson's balling over there. A lot of guys are balling. We had young Big V, but they let him walk to keep old JP. Drafted JJ Arcega-Whiteside and Skip Metcalf. Howie must go. Hey, you said it. You said everything I can say in that sentence. Lurie loves Howie too much. Yeah, they definitely do got a connection that is gonna be hard to break. It's definitely true. Is Hurts really starting? No, he's not starting. Don't be listening to all them fake news on Twitter and whatnot. Like, he's not starting. Definitely not starting. Hey, Philly, have you realized how nice Mullins when pressured, even the slightest when he's facing the Giants? Bad throws? Wait, bad throws, Mills first pick downfield or big play slay. Hey, yeah, listen, you can definitely rattle this guy. He's definitely not, we're not scared of his arm whatsoever. Salty 69 years ago. Shout out to you for the 4.99 super chat, my guy. When is Peterson going to learn that Wentz is not a pocket passer? He needs to practice and game plan moving around, especially when an okay line. Perfectly said. The coach got to put him in better situations. Look, I've been ragging on Carson Wentz a lot this week. Even though I rag on him, I still believe in him. But it is what it is. I will say this: Doug Peterson is not helping out Carson Wentz whatsoever, but he's also not the one forcing him to throw them balls in the double coverage, bad, poorly thrown balls that are getting picked. But I agree 100%. The positive thing I can say about Carson Wentz is he didn't give up in the Cincinnati game. He had a couple good drives at the end of the game, and we saw his mobility come back. Now, Doug still didn't roll him out the pocket and bootleg as much as I want, but we did see the mobility and the use of that. So I'm hoping this is a staple of our offense going forward. Shout out to Philly for life. Quez not playing, Brody. Yeah. I guess you're right. I know we activated him on off IR, but yeah. So if he's not playing, but like I said, you're gonna see probably Travis Holmgren mixed up. So there's your four receivers. But the starting three are probably going to be Greg Ward Jr., John Hightower, and Deontay Burnett. Quez isn't going to play this week, sadly. Yeah, you guys right. Do you think we made a mistake not resigning Jenkins? The leadership is definitely lost. The leadership on defense is lost, but I mean, Jenkins been up and down so far this year with the Saints. So, I mean, he wanted money. He got paid over there. There's at least 4 impact players in other teams that Howie passed on. Facts. That's facts. That's facts. Martin 420 Grover said, I'll just say what us all Eagle fans are thinking. Jalen Hurts? Not yet. I can't do it. Listen, I got nothing against Jalen Hurts, and I'm not just a blind witness to Carson Wentz. He's bad. But again, I think this is a big organizational decision you got to do. Now, if he's playing bad and you bench him at halftime, that's more of a lesson. But if you come out with a whole week of preparation and say we are benching him and starting Jalen Hurts, that is a big decision. I don't think you can go back to Carson Wentz at all. And maybe he never gets it back. And then I'll say, well, everybody was right. But I need to see 100% that Carson Wentz is done before we go ahead and make that move, because the money and our situation is not good. 2021, maybe a trade option. Then you start to really think that. But once you go fully bench them, unless you do it at halftime, I think there's no going back. Quez ruled out this week. We may not be ready until the Ravens game. Sucks. The best way to get these young players more into NFL shape They have to be on the field in games at least 5 to 10 times a game. Exactly. Throw them in for a couple snaps. Let them get some, let them get some burn, and we see what happens. Shout out to all my channel members in the building. If you're interested in channel membership, make sure you check in the description. We got 3 different packages. And for those who are waiting, after I get off this, I will be making my week 4 picks. I'm going to make a video for the channel members on every game. I'm picking every single game, and I'm also going to put at the end of the video my exact sports bet. I'm going to have a 5-team parlay. I'm going to bet $50 on it. I think the payout is around $700, $800. I'm going to let you know who I'm picking in that video, and I'm going to give you all my picks. And that video should come out later today for the channel members. And Philly Talk Nation, the top channel members, definitely put your comment on the community post that I put talking about, are you guys available Monday for a Philly Talk Nation stream? I want to get all my Philly Talk Nations on here, 7, 8, 9, 10, as many people we can, and I want your opinion on how the season's going. Everybody still want to pay JP? Ugh. Justin Biller said, dang, you already know. Also, I have to say about the wide receivers, who? Also, all I have to say is about the wide receivers, who? Exactly. I mean, Hakeem Butler is a guy that I believe he came up this week. I don't think he's going to be available to play at this point. He's a receiver. We're going to use him as a tight end, but he definitely is a receiver. He's a big body guy, 6'5", 230. I mean, I like it. Shout out to my guy Salty 69 years ago for becoming a new member. Welcome to the family, my guy. Like I said, I'm going to have that video drop later. We talk about some low-key Eagle stuff too, but it's mainly going to be about the picks. Try to get that money. You already know. What's your score predictions for the game? Hey, I've been doing score predictions every single video that I do. For those who haven't checked out my Eagles versus 49ers game preview, definitely after this stream, go ahead and check that out. I break down some in-depth tape of Kyle Shanahan's offense. I actually left out 2 great throws from Nick Mullins. I had him in there, and I forgot. I accidentally deleted the clip. But I break down their run game. They're a very creative run game. I do think we can edge them out and win this game because they're is as banged up as we are, if not more. But I said I'm not going to do a score prediction because we keep losing. Maybe in the pregame I'm going to do a prediction. So make sure you check out 7:15 Battlebirds podcast. Me, Philly Fresh, Gate City. I will give my score prediction then. I think we do edge them out. And make sure you watch the Eagles versus Niners preview. And we got 83 people in the chat. Do me a solid. If you guys can do this, make sure you click off the live chat, smash that like button, and come back in and chop it up. Like I said, this like button is free. It's easy. It's cheap. Do me a favor and smash that like button. But at this point, I'm not going to do my score prediction, but go ahead, chat. Let me know your score predictions. Do the Eagles win? Do they lose? Let me know. Gene Pyle, another channel member in the building. What's going on, my guy? How much input does Howie have on the offense and play calling? Probably 0. However, I've been talking about this a lot this week, and I actually should have brought this up earlier in the season. We all know that Mike Groh and Carson Walsh was Doug Peterson's guys. He came out at the end of the offseason and simply said, we're keeping these guys. He leaves the podium, comes back the next day, and says, never mind, they're fired. Howie Roseman did one of these things, come in here, get rid of them guys, or you're in trouble. So I think Howie is the guys who picked his staff. I think Howie is the guy who picked his staff. Doug Peterson said, I'm going to be the play caller. So I think Howie said, okay, if you're going to call the plays, I'll let you do that. I'm going to get Marty Morningway and Rich Scandanello in here to help you and monitor you and stuff like that. I think these are Howie's guys. That's why I think there's a little dysfunction in there. But we got to overcome that. Like, listen, Doug Peterson won a Super Bowl, but we need to see more. It's 3 years removed. Sean Stepp in the building, all these soft receivers, and we left Justin Jefferson on the board because all these smart guys said he was a slot. He's a football player. That's what we need, a football player. Hey, I agree. I will say this. I think Jalen Reagor is going to be a big time player for us. I think he's way more than just a deep threat. He reminds me of Steve Smith Sr. He's great in the middle, great with yards after the catch. I mean, he came in second. He came in second to CeeDee Lamb with yards after the catch. We just haven't been able to utilize him because of injury and stagnant offense. If we need more wide receivers, would Doug use him as a tight end? Hey, I think once Hakeem Butler gets going, you can see him flip flop. Dallas Goedert comes back, maybe he plays wide receiver. When Dallas Goedert's not there, maybe he plays some tight end. Flip flop him. Healthy and speedy recovery. You already know. I do not wish to disparage the players or coaches. Therefore, I'll keep my mouth shut for now. Hey, Ronald, I hear you. Venmont said 30-17 Niners. Ouch. Mike, what time will the Philly Talk Nation stream be on Monday? I'm not sure yet. I'm still going to think about that. Guys, remember Dallas went with youth back in the Troy era, and they went 1-15 and became a dynasty. Let's get all the old players out. Hey. We need to find some studs at defensive end, wide receiver, linebacker, and some young offensive linemen to replace the old guys eventually. Yeah, man, listen, going into this draft, I think you really got to start digging in to the D-line and O-line. We got guys on there who are good, but they're getting older. We definitely got to start getting that. 3-3 tie. Genetic freak coming out just breaking my heart. Bold prediction. Sweat has 2 sacks. I like that. A Washington football team fan here, but enjoy the content. Shout out to you. I love how some Cowboy fans, Giant fans, and Washington fans can come on here and listen. I would not expect you to be all lovey-dovey Eagles. I expect you guys to talk your talk. However, I'm all cool with the NFC East trash talk as long as we keep it about football because, listen, that's what makes this division so good. We hate you guys, you hate us, but it's all in the sport of football. Philly for life coming on here with the 30-17 Eagles. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Definitely. Eagles unfortunately lose by the 49ers. Good win. GW field goal 27. Oh, game-winning field goal 27-24. Oh, that would break my heart. Would honestly see us getting another tie at some point. That's how sad we are at the moment. Hey, ouch. 30-21 49ers win. Doug Peterson and Jim Schwartz must have a good game plan and adjustments. Definitely. We need to see Jim Schwartz on his top in this game. I just smashed the like button. Hawk smash. Fly Eagles fly. Bird gang. Shout out to my guy Martin. Martine 420 Grower. I'm horrible with names. Sorry if I mispronounce it. Have you heard Cam Newton tested positive? Yes, I put that on my Twitter. Listen, for everybody in the chat, like I said, smash that like button. I appreciate it. But definitely come follow your boy on Twitter. If you don't have Twitter, if you have Twitter, come follow me. Like I said, I pretty much update. I tweet all day long. We talk Eagles all day long. We talk other sports and chop it up. I'll definitely try my best to follow back, but follow your boy on Twitter. It's sports 24/7 on Twitter because sometimes I can't make a video, blah, blah, blah. But it's at Philly_Mike25. At Philly_Mike25. Follow your boy on Twitter. What's good, Philly Mike? Isaiah Smith, you already know. We chilling. Like I said, I'm not in my normal spot, but I brought the kit to my brother-in-law's house. The women upstairs cooking up some stuff. I'm going to be on my fat boy after this. But I had to bring the kit because we all know the Eagles love to ruin weekends for us. Jay Kills with the $5 super chat. Shout out to my guy. Definitely a guy out there who's really hard on Carson. Let's see what he got to say today. Carson's fate sealed. San Fran 23, Eagles 9. Hey, let me just say this. If Carson Wentz comes out and lays another egg, we're running out of weeks for him to come back. I will say this. He got nobody out there. But for me, it's not an excuse anymore because he had nobody out there last year and he won. And I'm not asking him to beat the Kansas City Chiefs with nobody out there. I'm not asking him to beat the Baltimore Ravens with nobody out there. I'm asking him to beat the Cincinnati Bengals, the Washington football team. Come on. Listen, again, a guy who protect the ball when it comes to interceptions for 3 years straight can't do it no more. That's a total change. He's always missed high and low. But shout out to my guy Jay Kills for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my guy. Hey, and again, the Niners would be a team that I don't expect him to beat with the talent around him. However, no Richard Sherman, no Bosa, no Solomon Thomas, no Emmanuel Musley, no Weatherspoon. They're down to their fourth and fifth string corners. No Greenlaw. I mean, no D Ford. I mean, what the heck? It's a bunch of question marks out there on defense. So I expect him to play. Simple as that. Yeah, like I said, shout out to everybody in the chat. Definitely follow your boy on Twitter. We talk football, Eagles, basketball, just general stuff all through the weeks at Philly_Mike, my guys. The Black Line said, I think we should keep Butler at wideout. We've gotten in trouble in the past trying to cross-train players and making them play out of position. I actually like him coming out of college. Yeah. His tape at Iowa State was good. I think that's what it was, right? Iowa State. Listen, big body, big frame. He could be a next receiver. Definitely. I mean, J.J. Arthur-Whiteside, he's not panning out as our ex. Alshon Jeffrey, I don't know when he'll be back. It's going to be rough. Hakeem Butler, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Huh? 4 interceptions? How does he get 4 interceptions? I think we need a new coaching tree. 28-24 Niners. Hey, Eagle fans coming out here saying the Eagles are going to lose this game. 0-3-1, that's going to be ugly. Is Howie part owner of the team because Laurie is so dedicated to him? Probably. They do love each other. Martina likes space. What? You have Instagram. Here's the thing. I actually just started Twitter because of YouTube. So I've been on YouTube for 13 months, 1 year and a month. People were like, yo, get Twitter so we can interact. I got Twitter. People asked me to get Instagram. I actually got it. I think I'm following 0 people and I'm following like 10 people and I got like 25 followers. I never actually post. I posted twice on it in a year, but I might really start getting into Instagram as well. But right now I do be on Twitter almost daily. So definitely come through and holler at your boy. And I might try to make that. I might try to translate to some IG. Start Ayuk or Hightower in fantasy. If hopefully you don't have to come down to them too. But if it's them too, I would do Hightower just because they're getting Deebo Samuel's back. They got some guys, Kendrick Bourne, and John Hightower might be our go-to guy when it comes to receivers. So we need Lord Brunson on the coaching staff at this point. Anybody. I'll take any content creator at this point. But yeah, shout out to my guy, Lord Brunson. We need a lot of screens. I'll take that. We just can't be predictable with it. Mike, I can be available for your Philly Talk Nation stream on Monday. All right, sounds good. Just smash that like button as I would Howie. Exactly. Shout out to my guy, Gom Clan, GOM Clan. Smash the like button if how he said it. The same way you would do it to Howie. Go ahead, my guy. Victor D says, season over, guys. Hey, I hear you. But this is what I do. Look, I got this really up high, sloppiest Eagles. I had this since I was 15 years old. On my 15th birthday, I got this tattoo. All the places wanted to be 16 with a parent signature. Finally got a spot. When I was 15, I just said, hey, put the eagle from my hat on my arm all the way up there because I was a little guy. And listen, until the Eagles are mathematically out, I always got a cheer and I always got some hope. Does that mean we're going to go all the way? No. But I can never, ever look myself in the mirror and say season's over. Even if I feel it in the gut, I just can't do it. But I understand. I understand that how this season makes people feel, the frustrations, the being demoralized. I feel it. I'm going to change my name to Zai. Hello, don't like hearing. Exactly. Yeah, you already know. I'm going to just call you Ish. I'm going to call you It. You know, let me know what you want me to call you, my guy. But yeah, let me know. I feel you, my guy, though. Solo said heads need to roll. A lot of people in the organization aren't being held accountable from upper management all the way down to the players. Soft, sentimental, not good. I agree 100%. Accountability is how you build winning football organizations. Actually, not just football, any sport. As you guys see, I'm a Sixers fan. Nobody was held accountable, and that's part of the reason why the Sixers were trash. on the road. We need to lean on the run heavy to take pressure off Carson. We also need to get 11 out the pocket with bootlegs so that when we need him to sit back in the pocket, he feels more comfortable. I agree. I definitely agree. We asking him to not throw picks. That's it. Simple. Agree with the black line. What did the black line say? Oh, yeah. I know what he said. This is like preseason game 24-23. I see you. I see you. Keep Butler if he plays good. Boot JJ. Get him out of here. Tank for Chase. Ugh. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I like Chase. I like him. He'll be a great addition at the wide receiver position. I'm a huge Wentz fan, but he's a shell of himself. Saying that, I'm picking up Hurts in my fantasy league this weekend just in case. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shaking my head at everyone coming for Wentz. Last time I checked, this is a team sport. Shout out to my guy E-Wing 609. Like I said, I agree with people coming at Carson Wentz saying he is playing horrible. Correct. But the one thing I can't do is I can't say get him out of here until I'm 100% with it. I mean, he's played a lot of games. He's had a horrible 3-game stretch. He needs to get out of it. No excuses. But I got to see more. We should have never signed who? I feel you, Mike. You already know. Like I said, man, you got the statue. You got Rocky. You got the Rocky statue. So at that point, listen, my head can tell me the season's over. But my heart says until we're mathematically out, we in there. And people are like, do you really want to win a crappy division? Yep. At the end of the day, I want to be better than the Dallas Cowboys, the New York Giants, and the Washington football team. If being better than them still make us the 25th best team in the NFL, I don't care. I want to be better than them 3. Eagles for life, bro. You already know. Shout out to Lawrence James, a channel member in the building. Let me know if you're available Monday for that Eagles live stream where I get all the Philly Talk Nation guys on there. Let me know. I don't know what time it's going to be at this point right now. 49ers crushed 37-27. Ugh. Eagle fan keeping it real. I hear you, my guy. We need new guys. The D-Jacks and Peters can't do their job anymore. Facts. Just don't see no chemistry no more. Facts. Last season for Deshaun, Peters, and possibly Brandon Graham. Hey, yeah, listen, I like Brandon Graham. He's actually our sack leader. However, the money we will have to pay him next year is just probably improbable that he's back. 2 times said, as much as we bash Carson, the receiving corps deserves just as much heat, if not more. Facts. That's true. Listen, anybody who's playing bad, if you want to talk receivers, you want to talk O-line, you want to talk Doug, you want to talk Jim, you want to talk Howie, you want to talk Carson, I'm here for all the smoke. I'm here for all the smoke. They all deserve blame. They all deserve blame. It's not just one person in a game like football where it's the ultimate team sport. The ultimate team sport. But the turnovers in particular from Carson legitly cost us a couple games. So I'm a Carson guy, but my eyes hurt right now. It hurts. 85 people in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button. Listen, I don't know if you caught it last week, but I am starting to do play-by-play reaction. So on Sunday night, I will have my setup. I have the green screen in my studio on the Eagle Stadium. I have Carson Wentz to one side. I have Nick Mullins to the other side. I will have the live score at the top of the key, and I'll be watching, and I will break down the play-by-play for the Eagles and Niners. So if you have no way to watch the Eagles game, come through. I'll break down every single play from every incompletion to every yard we gain to everything that goes wrong. And for the first 2 quarters, I'll probably be calm, cool, collective. But at the end of the game, the fandom comes out, and I just can't help myself. You already know. Shout out to my guy, Sean Stepp, for the $2 super chat. Who's our active running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends for this game? As of now, I believe the running backs are going to be Miles Sanders, Boston Scott. Corey Clement was banged up, but I believe he's active. And we did bring up Adrian Killins. I talked about that early in here for those who are just coming in. Adrian Killins was brought up from the practice squad. He was brought up. I think they're going to activate him just to help out the pass game and the run game and maybe some special teams. The receivers are going to be Greg Ward Jr., John Hightower, Deontay Burnett, Travis Fulgham, and I don't know about Hakeem Butler yet, if he's going to be for the tight end or the receiver or even active for him coming up. Quez Watkins won't be active for this game. And in tight ends, it's going to be Zach Ertz and Richard Rodgers. And again, Hakeem Butler, possibly. I haven't really looked into that. But yeah, man, we're going to have guys. Again, we're going deep into the practice squad. Greg Ward Jr., ex-practice squad. John Hightower, 5th-round draft pick. Travis Fulgham, practice squad. Who's the other guy I was just talking about? Oh, Deontay Burnett, practice squad. And Quez Watkins ain't playing yet. He's not playing. We did get him off IR, but he's not playing yet. Shout out to Sean Stepp for that super chat. And if I didn't get your comment, just re-comment it because I kind of just lost my spot. I'm as big of a Wentz fan as anyone can be out here, homie, looking like JP lose. Looking like JP Losman right now. Hey, I hear you 100%. And I respect the guys who love Carson Wentz can say he's playing bad, and the guys who never liked Carson Wentz are just using this as a get him out of here now. Like I said, he lost us some games. If we don't get turnovers, again, we all know this as just football fans. The team that loses the turnover battle normally loses the game, and we lost the turnover battle every game. Knowing what you know about Carson's past and present, Wentz worth the money? I'm going to say yes, because of the way the quarterback money is going. Once we see Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson, once we see these new quarterbacks get their deal, Carson Wentz money is not going to look that bad. They're going to see all these guys get paid, Watch when Joe Burrow is 4 years. Watch how much he gets. Like, you're going to see these guys get money. Kyler Murray, Josh Allen, all these guys, even maybe Baker Mayfield, if he starts to play better with this new system with Kevin Stefanski or whatever his name is. So I think when you look at his contract, it's big, over $100 million, but at the quarterback position, that's what it's going to ask for, because this coronavirus thing is going to make the cap lower for 2021. That's the biggest thing. We were already in cap trouble in 2021. We knew that. We didn't know that coronavirus was going to be this effectful in the NFL and possibly lower it even more. So we are in trouble. But check this out. Every single year the cap goes up, and every year the quarterback money is going to go up. So like I said, Kyler Murray, Josh Allen, 3 years when these guys' contracts up, Carson Wentz's contract ain't going to look as big. Plain and simple, the Eagles suck from the coaches to the players. Hey, you just came out and said it. What can I say? We need to get rid of Doug, Howie, Jim, Carson, give a better stat. We need to get rid of Doug, Howie, and Jim, not Carson. Give him a better staff and draft a first-round cornerback. We need a clean house. I hear you. Carson better target Hightower. He's been open a lot. That is facts. If you watched on Tuesday, I did not. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday I broke down film of the Eagles. But I think it was Tuesday last week when I broke down how much John Hightower was open. Make Deuce the talent evaluator and put him in charge of draft picks. Somebody got to be in charge of draft picks. What about Huntley? Yeah, it's interesting. I'm surprised. I don't understand where about Huntley. I didn't mention him. He was active the last couple games. He did get a couple runs in one of the games. I forgot if it was the Rams game or the Bengals game. However, they did bring Adrian Killins up from the practice squad. So I don't know what their plans is for that. I didn't really read into it. We need to play our rookies linebackers quickly. They both have higher upside than Nathan Gary. That's true. Doug Peterson is not a player, a play caller. Everyone can see it but Doug. That's facts. That is facts. I mean, he's not getting the job done. I would say this. In spurts, his play calling looks good. But what Doug Peterson lacks is situational football. I mean, there's times where he's like, good play, good play, good play, huh? Good play, huh? So it varies throughout the game. One drive is like, wow, I like how you implemented this. You let plays feed off each other. And the next drive is like, what are you doing? So his situational football is bad. And that's where I think a guy like Frank Wright really helped this team. And that's what either Rich or Marty Morningway are supposed to do, because Doug Peterson called plays in 17 too, but he had a guy who implemented better plays, who was in his ear, who he had a respect for, in Frank Wright. I feel like this is not really a season to me, right? Like this is all a dream. I used to say that. Yeah, man, this is crazy. It's crazy. The injuries, the play, and hey, with the Tennessee Titans having all these guys testing positive for COVID, now Cam Newton tested positive for COVID, I don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, if you want to chop up Eagles, football, everything throughout the day, because like I said, I can't get videos on all the time, follow your boy on Twitter at Philly_Mike25, at Philly Mike 25 with an underscore in between. Yo, Philly Mike, the 49ers down 3 cornerbacks. Exactly. They're on their 4th and 5th cornerback. No Richard Sherman, no Emmanuel Mosley, and no Weatherspoon. Like, come on, my guy. Come on, my guy. We got to get it. We got to get it. Mr. Gang Green said, everybody bashing Carson Wentz needs to bash Howie, who drafted Marcus Smith, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. He's a bum GM. He literally passed on Metcalf. You already know. Already know. Fly Eagles Fly for life said, we stink. We stink again. Say, no, I'm just kidding. Dougie P should be our quarterback coach. Dang, you trying to take it from head coach all the way down to quarterback coach. If Dan Quinn fired from the Falcons, hire him as a defensive coordinator, fire Schwartz. Hey, listen, Dan Quinn as a D coordinator will be lovely. Again, he had some success as a head coach. Definitely not doing it no more. But I like when you get former head coaches and put them back at their coordinator position. I like it. Jim Schwartz is one of them. He was a Lions head coach, realized he couldn't get it done as the head coach, came back as a coordinator. But hey, that would be interesting. What would the Eagles O-line look like in 2 to 3 years? Oh, my gosh, I don't know. Lane Johnson, a stud. He gets hurt a lot. Brandon Brooks, a stud. He gets hurt a lot. Jason Kelsey, old. You know what I mean? Andre Dillard, is he our guy? I don't know. I won't write him off necessarily because of the injury in the start. I do see things that he does good. He has to learn he has to get his weight up for the bull rush. That's where he's hurt. But I think in the next couple drafts, you really have to attack the defensive line and the O-line. It's important. Killins is a beast. I really like him. Shout out to Mr. Gangrene. I agree. When it comes to just, a guy who shows a lot with the speed. I mean, he can definitely be a threat if you use him right in certain packages. He's a fan favorite, and he was brought up from the practice squad. So it's one of the guys commented in here about Jason Huntley. It's going to be interesting what we do with Adrian Killins. Are we going to use him in the slot? Are we going to use him at running back? Are we going to use him in special team? Because you brought him up from the practice squad along with Graylin Arnold, the safety/corner, and wide receiver Travis Holgram. So it's going to be interesting to see. DeAndre Solomon said, I hope AK does punt returns and kick returns. I hear you, my guy. Like I said, if you haven't watched my Eagles versus 49ers breakdown, go check it out. I talk how we can beat the Niners. I also break down the Niners run game. They run the ball creatively. Eagles going 6-9-1 and probably still win their division though. Say, nah, I'm just kidding. But hey, I hear you. All you screaming, get rid of Doug and Carson. Who would you rather have keep? Who's available right now realistically? Yeah, man, before you can't quit a job without having a job. And so you want to make sure you have your replacement before you just cut ties. He was worth the money because of a championship was the end result. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Shout out to my guy Vic3 in the building. What's good, everyone? Channel member. Like I said, if you're interested in checking out the channel members, the link is in the description. We have 3 different tiers. Monday, I would like to get all my Philly Talk Nation members on StreamYard, and we do a stream. So Philly Talk Nation members, go to the community post that I have for channel members only and and comment if you're available Monday. I don't know what time. I want to see what time is best for everyone, but I want to get your take on the Eagles thus far. We haven't done a Philly Talk Nation stream in a minute. And after this live stream, for all my channel members, I will be dropping a channel member only video picking all my games for week 4. And I will have the sports bet that I will be betting on FanDuel Sportsbook in there. I think it's $50, get you like 700 or 800. I'll show you that bet. Also talk about some low-key Eagle stuff, but that video will be dropping for you guys after this live stream. So look for that. I have a feeling Wentz is about to have a huge game. 49ers are hurt, and Wentz and the Eagles have started off slow before. I think they'll pick it up tomorrow. I hope so. I hope so. Like I said, I will be doing a live play-by-play on Sunday night's game. I'll have the live score up here. I'll have the green screen. I will be breaking down the game, announcing it, trying to get my Merle Reese on there. Carson in the shotgun. He got Miles Sanders to the left, 3 wide receivers to the right. He drops back. He's looking. He throws a touchdown, Zach Ertz. Something like that. Hopefully we can get that. Dan Quinn's defense is trash. Throughout his time in Atlanta, he really never had any players. Deion Jones, the linebacker, was good, but he was hurt. Overall, Dan Quinn's defense as a coach, as a whole coaching career, has been good. So, but I'm not fully giving up on Jim Schwartz. Like I said, I don't like how he likes to play coverage. Him playing coverage is good when your front four is just wreaking havoc. But hey, Jim Schwartz, that stick defense is disgusting. Disgusting. I broke it down in my Tuesday 2 weeks ago video when we lost to the Rams. Man, disgusting. Sean Stepp said Todd Bowles. Killins, time to shine, bro. You already know. J.J. Diller, D-Jax, Alshon, Kelsey, Ertz all have to go. And let me say this about Zach Ertz. I really think that contract is playing with his emotions. He hasn't been the same. I know he's getting, the top corner and double coverage and stuff, but still. Mr. Philly 23 say, what's up, what's up? I want Josh McDaniels as our next head coach. He didn't do that good in Denver, but he's definitely an offensive mind. I like his offensive play calling. And Schwartz is not how he used to be. Needs to be more aggressive and stop playing so much. Man, and help out these cornerbacks over the top. Plus, we must get a linebacker or 3. Yeah, he said 1. No, let's go to 3. You think there will be trades this year during the season? Let me say this. If the Eagles get to the trade deadline and we got 1 or 2 wins, we're sellers. We're seller. If for some crazy reason, because I never give up on the Eagles until we're mathematically out, if we have a winning record by the trade deadline, then we're buyers. You buy a piece or 2 to elevate the team, but if we are under 500, we're sellers. And when I mean sellers, you might look at Brandon Graham, who's older, who are probably not going to be able to get back next year anyways. You look at Zach Ertz. You look at these guys. And listen, I would love to keep Zach Ertz, but the cap, the coronavirus, the talks not going together, I think you don't want to let Zach Ertz walk. You rather get something for him. Dallas Goedert, he's going to want to get paid too. So we're sellers at the trade deadline if we're under 500. So that's pretty much what I think on that. Hopefully we're not, though. Philly 0024, by week 10, they'll probably start calling up you to play wide receiver. These injuries are crazy. Hey, bro, I got some Odell Stickums. Put it here and I got you. Now my 40 time might be like a 7.3. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that slow. But I got them Odell Stickums. Chances the season will be canceled. I started talking about that a little bit in this thing. Like I said, this stream was mainly about JP IR again, Adrian Killins, Travis Fulgham, and Grayland Arnold coming up. And again, who's going to play opposite the slag? Because Trevor Williams on IR too. But let's get to this. With Cam getting COVID, the whole Tennessee Titans situation, if that happens to a couple more teams, 3-4 teams, we can be in real jeopardy. So I was always confident that the season will start. But I've said in a lot of videos, I was not confident in it finishing. And If we keep playing like this, cancel it. Let's cancel it. Nah, I'm just kidding. I can't say that. It's in my blood to just always give the Eagles the benefit of the doubt. But I'm also a sports gambler. I make money. I make a lot of money in sports. I do. And my number one rule is never bet on the Eagles or the Sixers because I don't like my heart to cloud my judgment. Um, and I also got eyes. When we stink, I'll say we stink, but I still have faith. There's a difference. You can know we stink and still have faith. It's just what it is. Shout out to my guy Philly Fresh, channel member, 1/4 of the Battle Birds podcast, great Eagles content creator. He said, yo that, yo that. You already know that's his stuff. AK-46 had the chance to showcase his particular set of skills in my Liam Neeson voice. Hey, I hear you, my guy. What's good, Fresh? You already know. Everybody saying what's up to Fresh in the building. In the building. Ertz definitely got to get traded. Can't pay him and got it with our salary being 65 mil over the cap all season. Better get the most you can for him or at the trade deadline. I agree. It's time to trade Ertz while he's hot. Facts. I think it might be a trade or a big move before the deadline. How he's going to try and save his job this year. Agreed. But I also think if we're under 500, we're sellers. Over 500, we're buyers. I mean, why are you going to try to make a big trade if you're 3-5? For what? I mean, if 3-5 is leading to first place in NFC East, then I'll take it, I guess. How are we going to trade for a quarterback since he got Magical Factory? Hey, yeah, let's just get a 53-man roster of Quarterback Factory going. Let's go. Let's get it. Fire Howie, fire Doug, fire Schwartz. Probably got to get rid of Ertz, Cox, BG, and get a GM that knows what he's doing. Interesting. Hey, listen. We're 3-5 at the deadline. We only win 3 or 4 games this season. Changes will come. Definitely. If we lose this Sunday, do we think about targeting the first pick next year? Just thinking. I will never physically say I'm for tanking. I would never do that. I watched the 76ers tank forever. I'm not about that. But if we're that bad, try to win and we don't win, and it's the same thing. 2 times said I wouldn't fire Doug. All right. Can't be signing all these injury-prone guys and having some rugby bum for your second left tackle. If Howie Roseman doesn't sign me to the play quarterback, if Carson Wentz is bad, Howie will be fired. Oh, snap. If the seasons were to be canceled early, I wonder how draft position would work. I agree. That tie would hurt us, though, I think, because, at that point, you got the Giants, OFA. I think the Vikings are still OFA. The Texans are OFA. The Eagles need to stop promoting within our own staff. Exactly. Like, sometimes it's good if you see a guy coming up, but he still got the same mindset because you start to be like who you're around. And sometimes you just need fresh eyes, a fresh mindset, a fresh game plan, something that we haven't seen before because we are being pretty predictable. But like I said, shout out to all 102 in the chat. Smash that like button. It's free. It's easy. It's quick. Click off the live chat, hit that X button off the live chat, smash that like button, and then come back in and let's chop it up. We going on 53 minutes. Like I said, I'm not in my normal spot. Went to the brother-in-law's house. I could smell the food from upstairs. Going to chop it up, be on my Zeke, feed me type thing. But I had to bring my kid to my brother-in-law's house because we know the Eagles love to just throw stuff in our face. Injuries, breaking news, But there's so much negativity surrounding the Eagles. A win will go a long way with just a good week. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's worse. It's a Sunday night game. So you stay up late, you watch the game. I don't know about you guys, but when I lose a Sunday night game and I know the whole world just watched it, I can't sleep. Shanahan family zone blocking scheme been running the ball creatively for 25 years. Back to the Terrell Davis days. Facts. For those who haven't watched my Eagles versus Niners breakdown, go check it out. I broke down a couple run plays. Their run game is just always creative. It's always creative. Howie should be fired. Doug shouldn't be fired yet. And if they need to hire an OC, they have to They have too many guys like Marty and Rich and Press involved. Too many chefs in the kitchen. I hear you. I think Adrian Killins will do good tomorrow. He's definitely got to shine. It's his time. When you a practice squad guy and you get called up, this might be your only chance. Sometimes you just got to show what you're worth and hope for the best. Look at Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz was like the fourth or fifth string receiver for the Giants. I think he was on a practice squad at first, got called up, didn't play. And in that Eagles game, I remember it. I forgot who the receivers were, but one receiver goes down for the Giants. Another receiver goes down for the Giants. I think another receiver went down for the Giants. They lost 3 receivers. And here comes Victor Cruz against the Eagles. Balls out, starts doing the salsa dance. And after that, Victor Cruz was that guy for the Giants. Like, it took injuries to get a chance, and then he went off. Hold on, my wife just texted me. Are you done? I think the food's done. I'm about to tear it up. Some feed me Zeke style. You already know. I've always loved Wentz and Doug, but Wentz needs to play better, or he will be benched. Great way to say it. And Jalen Hurts potentially will be the new starter. He got to play better. Watching the game at my house, my lady and her family are Niners fans. They still can't match my intensity, bro. Eagles fans just different. That is straight fact. Shout out to my guy, channel member. Appreciate you. Eagle fans are just different. Like, the passion we have for our team is like no other. If we're in position to draft Trevor Lawrence, meaning like the first or second pick, gotta draft him. He's too talented not draft even with Wentz, possibly. AK is great catching out the backfield. Remember, we thin out wide receiver, so expect him to have a big day tomorrow. We're about to see. We're definitely about to see. Is Adrian Killins on the active roster? I do not know that as of now. I'm going to check. I might update you guys on Twitter or a community post if I figure that out. But I know he got called up from the practice squad. I do not know if we're going to put him on the active roster. Like I said, shout out to all 98 of you in there. Smash that like button. It's free. And also follow your boy on Twitter so you can be updated with any of my Eagle talk, Eagle comments, Eagle news throughout the whole week. Because I post on Twitter. I'll follow you guys back. It's at Philly_Mike25. Follow your boy on Twitter. I know you guys got Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping. Let's see. You think Hurts throws passes this week? Hey, listen, if you're going to put him in on these runs, let him throw a pass once in a while. Hike the ball, act like you're going to run it, probably have somebody running down the seam wide open, and let him throw it. I mean, be creative with the stuff. Be creative. Do you have Instagram? Here's the thing. I do have it, but I don't use it at this point. But I'm going to make it a point to start learning about it. I really don't even know how IG works. Like, I got Twitter for YouTube about a year ago. I got Instagram about a year ago. I never really used it. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's not rocket science. So I'll definitely. But I'm going to start transition into IG as well, so we can chop it up throughout the week. I'm saying, hit me up on Twitter, hit you back ASAP Rocky. You already know. Maybe put some wrinkles in the offense tomorrow. How about Killins and Sanders in the backfield together on a few plays? Fake a screen to one, throw it to the other. Have new formations. I agree. You can't come out in 12-man personnel every single time. The same old. Zach Ertz 5 and out. Zach Ertz 5 and in. Zach Ertz comeback. Zach Ertz 5 and out. We can't be predictive, repetitive. I agree. According to the Eagles website, Killen is on the active roster. That's what's up. AK-46 in the building. I knew he got brought up from the practice squad. It's good to see that. I'll definitely check that out as well. But like I said, opportunities only come once in a while. Get your opportunity done. Do what you got to do. All I have to say about our wide receivers are who? Exactly. Who's that? I'm late to the party. Have you seen who they are starting for JP? So far, I heard from beat writers again. Maybe they said something on Twitter. I'm not sure. But the last thing I saw from a beat writer was Jordan Mailata. Hurts must play quarterback for us to say season. Killins, Fulgram, the wide receivers, and offensive linemen are now on the active roster for tomorrow. That's what's up. That's what's up. Do you know what offensive lineman is? It is. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I was depressed when the Eagles tied with the Bengals. You and me both, my guy. You and me both. Run on first down, please. Facts. Run on first down. Hey, run on second down. And if it's 3rd and 2, run on third down. Like I said, I will be doing a live play-by-play for that game. I have the live score up top. I have my green screen set up. Like I said, I'm at my brother-in-law's house. You know. Hurts to Ertz touchdown. Sounds good. What's good, Mike? My fam, you ready for Sunday night football? Hopefully, we don't look too much like trash in front of the whole world. Exactly. That's what I said in my Eagles versus Niners preview. The whole world will be watching. The media will be ready to kill Carson. Eagle fans will be ready to kill Carson. The division rivals will be ready to kill Carson. And he has to perform in front of the whole world. At this point, it doesn't matter if he doesn't have any targets. You put us in this hole, get us out of it. Philly Chill said, Jordan. Oh, Mulata? I think Mike Sanders is kind of I think Miles Sanders is kind of carrying his Eagle offense. Hey, listen, I think Miles Sanders got to be used more. Now I know he's been hampered, but we got to use this guy more. I mean, he's talented. He's very talented. That's scary. Oh yeah, definitely Jordan Malauer. Oh, Luke Jerrigan is on the active roster tomorrow. Facts. There, that's what it was. I think you and LB should be on the Eagles coaching staff. Shout out to you, my guy. I'll definitely take that opportunity. Uh, Nick be balling with those RPOs. Wow, it's almost like that we are set up. Wait, that it's almost like that when you set up your quarterback first, like you set your quarterback for success, it is good. Exactly. Like I said, I think Doug Peterson called to Nick Foles' strength, and he's not doing it the same for Carson. Miles Sanders is kind of carrying the Eagles offense when we run them, definitely. Jordan Malata, wow, yeah. Scary times, desperate times for desperate measures for desperate times. Sucks we finally got an elite cornerback for the first time since Asante Samuels, and the rest of the team sucks. You're right. Who's better, Dak or Wentz? Keep it real right now. If we're going by this season right now, it's Dak Prescott. You're talking about everything together. I still think Wentz is, but if Wentz continues to play like this, well then it's going to be Dak. But yes, Dak Prescott is playing way better football than Carson Wentz in 2020. That's no lie. Miles Sanders looks great so far. Agreed. I would like to see more of Miles Sanders, to be honest, but he's been hampered. A tie to the Bengals equals a loss in my book. Facts. For some reason, we play better in tough games. That is true, too. I don't know why it is. We play down to our competition. We can't judge Carson Wentz this game. I can. I mean, he don't got weapons, but he didn't have weapons last year, and he made it work. And the Niners are a good team when healthy. They're down their top 3 cornerbacks, their top 3 pass rushers. No Bosa, no Solomon Thomas, no D Ford, no Richard Sherman, no Weatherspoon, no Mosley. Get it done. I'm a Carson Wentz guy. If you've been following my channel for a while, you guys know I'm a Carson Wentz guy. But I let him have it for the last 3 weeks because he's costed us games. Play calling's been trash. O-line has been trash. Defense against the Rams has been trash. A lot of things been trash. But if you don't turn the ball over against the Washington football team and the Cincinnati Bengals, we win those games. Now I will say Doug Peterson's play calling on that last drive was disgusting. If you haven't watched my Tuesday video breaking down that play, it was disgusting. 1st and 10, 3 yards away from Jake Elliott's kicking range. The Herbig offensive holding was big. Matt Pryor, false start was big. However, Doug Peterson did not trust Carson Wentz in this offense, who actually was playing pretty good in overtime. They didn't trust it. He wanted to get 3 yards and settle. That's it. This guy on 1st and 10 with 1 minute and 24 seconds left ran the ball up the middle with Miles Sanders. Okay. I didn't like it. At that point, you got to throw. But I'm said, okay. So the clock keeps ticking. I'm thinking to myself, he has to throw the ball now. He has to throw the ball now. He runs a design quarterback run with Carson Wentz. So you pick up 2 more yards because you're being content with a 50-plus yard field goal, which is disgusting in my eyes. You run on first down. The clock keeps ticking. A design run by Carson. The clock keeps ticking. Then you throw a 2-yard slant and you don't complete it and the clock stops. What? John Hightower got 2 defensive pass interference calls. The corners were playing aggressive. Take a shot. You get a defensive pass interference down by the 20, games over. You didn't take a shot. You were content, and you just did. It was just a horrible series, to be honest, man. My God. My goodness. I know we're talking about the Eagles, but did you see the 76ers sign a new coach? Facts. I got 2 videos already out about Doc Rivers, and I also got a live stream about Doc Rivers. So check that out, my guy, if you want. I like it. Best coach available. I think he's going to really help these young guys out. How we scare away Devontae Freeman, right? Dude came to us, tried out, said, never mind, let me go to New York. I think he really liked the New York situation because he saw Saquon Barkley was out, and we pretty much told him, you're going to share the ball with Miles Sanders. Giants said you can be possibly the feature back, so that's why I think that happened. Lord Dagger, what's going on, my guy? What's going on? Holy crap. I'm so excited to see Jordan Mailata. The move should have been Driscoll at right tackle and move Lane to left tackle. Now, that could possibly be a scenario if things don't go pretty good. You never know. Nina in the building. What's up, Mike? How you doing? We talked a lot. We've been on here an hour and 7. Don't forget no Greenlaw. You already know. Like I said, the Niners have a multitude of guys out. We have to win this game. We missing that bruiser running back, short yardage and goal line specialist. I love our running backs, but they don't have the size for certain situations. That is true. Even though I do believe Miles Sanders can get them short yards, we don't have a bruiser, and the bruiser does come in handy at times. We must win against the 49ers. 1-2-1. We need it. Who would I pee? Heard players are pushing for the NFL to make stadiums have grass fields instead of turf, because turf fields have been causing so many injuries, especially in MetLife. That is fact. MetLife is a stadium that legitly that'd be tearing people up. Who would you put in your top 5 cornerbacks in the NFL right now? That's tough. I'm gonna run it off real quick. I think Stephon Gilmore will be in there. This ain't gonna be in no particular order, but Stephon Gilmore, Tre'Davious White, Jalen Ramsey will be in there. I think Slay makes it as well, possibly. Patrick Peterson's still good. I like Casey Hayward for the Chargers. He'd be low key balling. Marshawn Lattimore is pretty good. Patrick Peterson's still pretty good, but yeah. So I got Gilmore, Tre'Davious White, Ramsey, Slay, probably 5th, and then I'll just throw in. Sherman when he's healthy, maybe. Freeman wasn't with no running backs by committee. Yeah, you already know. He was like, I'm out. I don't know how the offense goes from exciting to boring, predictive in 2 years. Hey, that's true. It switched up on us ASAP, Rocky. If Dillard didn't get injured, do you think we would be in this situation? I thought Dillard. Listen, I like Dillard. He sucks against the bull rush. He can get better, but to get better, you need reps. I think he'll get it together. He's not the greatest though. JP was playing bad, so yes, he goes on IR, but it just sucks. We paid more money. We knew he was going to get hurt, and now we have to possibly trust Jordan Mailata. Bro, if I was a player, I won't come to Philly because I already know I'm going to get injured just from running on the field. Hey, bro. Hey, I hear you, my guy. There's something. There's something legitly wrong. Something legitly wrong. Let's talk about some stuff. Jordan Hicks, when in Philly, always injured. In Arizona, healthy. Jordan Howard for the Bears, never hurt. Comes to Philly, he's hurt. Malik Jackson for the Jaguars, for the Broncos, never hurt. Comes to Philly, he's hurt. Deshaun Jackson played for the Washington football team, played double-digit games. Played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, played double-digit games. Comes to Philly, he gets hurt. He got hurt once in a while for Tampa and Washington too, but he played double-digit games. Like, Jordan Mailata gonna give me a heart attack tomorrow? Facts. Make sure you come through to my play-by-play. You'll see how bad he gives me a heart attack. And shout out to 99 people in the chat. Smash that like button. It's simple. It's free. It's cheap. It takes 1 second. Hit the like button, my guys. I really, really, really appreciate it. Let's see. Shout out to Salty69 years ago for joining the Philly Talk podcast. I think you were a membership, but maybe you upgraded your membership. But shout out for joining channel members. Like I said, channel members, I will be dropping a video for you guys after this. We'll talk a little bit low-key Eagles in the video, and I will be giving you all my picks for the Week 4 season, and I also will be giving you my sport betting parlay. So if you want to put some money on it, go ahead and do it. If you are in a spot that you can gamble, check it out. Oh, that was funny. Be more facts. Or what did Be More say? Oh my God, Be More say. Freeman went to where he could start. Facts. And the first game with the Giants, he didn't start, but you'll see. You'll definitely see him starting with the Giants with no Saquon there. In no order, Gilmore, Slay. Oh yeah, I forgot Humphrey. You're right. Put Humphrey in there, who just got paid by the Ravens, by the way. Humphrey's definitely in there. Upgraded, canceled Twitch Prime. This is way better. Hey, shout out to my guy, Salty69, for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the family, my guy. We're going to be doing some stuff. Like I said, we do some channel member videos and stuff like that. And I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway for everybody. I'm going to be having 2 giveaways. I'm going to have a channel member only giveaway, which the chances of winning that one are going to be more easier because I think I have like 30 total channel members, 33 channel members. So you're only going against 33 guys. And I'm also going to have a giveaway for the general public, but now you're going against a couple thousand. So it's pretty much going to be in one of my preview videos. I'm going to ask you guys to predict a stat line, and whoever wins is going to get a jersey of the Eagles. I'll buy their jersey. I might even let you decide who you want. You know what I'm saying? Hold up real quick. I wanted to check something real quick. By the way, I'm Hannibal. Oh, yeah, what's up? I know this. You have 2 accounts. I lost my spot. I'm late to this, and you might have already talked about this, but how about Killins on the active roster? Philly Notion will be happy. Yeah. Getting called up from the practice squad, being on the active roster is a big deal. We all know chances in the NFL don't come all the time, but this is his chance. He cannot let it slip by the wayside. If he comes out and balls out in his limit and his touches, he can end up solidifying a role for him. It's now or never type thing. He probably won't get a chance again, so he has to prove it now. But I'm happy for the young guy. Adrian Killins' mother commented on my one of my videos in the past and Philly Fresh's, and she's like, Mama Killen's here. I just want my baby to play. So shout out to her. Shout out to Killens for getting his opportunity. I'm scared if we face the Giants, not because of their team, but because of their field and injuries. Facts. Cancel that stadium. I'm not giving up on Wentz or Doug. I hear you, my guy. Carson in the chat. Oh, yeah. Carson Wentz over here like Fire Howie. I'm with it. I'm with it. My guy Carson in here. Hit that like button. Philly Chill said, hit that like button. Yeah, we got 96 people in the chat and only 71 likes. Come on, my guys. Let's get this to 100. Let's get these likes to 100, and the Eagles will win on Sunday. Like I said, shout out to everybody in there. I'm a diehard Eagle fan for life. You already know. Game MVP tomorrow night, AK-46. My goodness. Could you imagine AK-46, um, just doing something like he has 4 catches for $120. We play him in the slot a little bit. He ends up catching like a 20, like a pass going a distance. Like we start at the 25-yard line. We hit AK on a little slant play. He takes it 80 yards for a touchdown, and he comes out of his first game with 4 catches, 122 yards, 5 rushes for 55 yards and a touchdown. I'll take that. Little Killins. Watch what Killins do. Yeah, buddy. Hakeem Butler was a nice pickup. Just wait until he gets comfortable. He's Ertz replacement. I'm awake. Are you? Hey, I'm awake now after reading that, my guy. When the best team in Philly is the Union. Yeah, that junk hurts. That junk hurts. I'm getting a DGB vibes. Oh, dang. From Hakeem Butler. Big talented fast wide receiver, but can never put it all together. We gonna need it though. We gonna need him to put it together. Yo, Filio, I think Sweat and the D line. Oh, you talking to him? That's what's up. My guy Ryan Rose said, everybody hit that like button and subscribe. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the Philly Talk podcast. We do live streams, we do regularly scheduled programs, and now we do live play-by-plays with the green screen, with the live score. We do all that good stuff. Big play slay, so you already know. Hit that like button, and the Cowboys will win on Sunday. LO, just kidding, trolling. Haha. I was gonna say, quick, unlike it. It's like, why have they not brought in Glenn? Right? Glenn should have been here when when he came to visit Philadelphia. He should have never left without a contract. He should have never left without a contract. There's no way. And I understand, okay, maybe after week one, now you don't have to guarantee his salary. You can get him on a week to week basis. You don't have to guarantee the salary. But the dude needs to be here. Cordy Glenn needs to be here. D-line gonna go nuts. Eagles win a wild one. I'll take that, Carson. I'll take that. I'd smash the like button again if I could, like 100 times. I feel you, my guy. But one's all I need from you guys. You know what I'm saying? We got 92 people in here. Smash that like button. It's cool. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. We up to 89 likes. 89 likes and 1 dislike. I appreciate the one Cowboy fan that disliked it. You already know. Shout out to my guy Murph DeKenzo, a channel member. He said, "Yo, what's going on?" Another guy who does YouTube as well, but he's more of that comedian, laid back, chill, live stream, talk some crap. But definitely check him out. What up, Doc? Get it? You already know. Big play, Eagle for life. I love some Doc Rivers. Of course, when Rager was playing better than CD, he gets injured. Facts. Facts. I mean, I think Rager's going to be a great addition to this team. I think he's going to be big time. He's way more than just a deep threat. However, injuries, man, are the definition of the of the Eagle season. 76ers reference, you already know. What do you think about JJ Arcega-Whiteside? I think so far he's been complete garbage. Complete garbage. The Eagles are not going to give up on him yet, but I'm not holding my breath. Why hasn't Gary got benched already? Facts. I mean, I think he leads our team in tackles, but this dude cannot cover nobody. From being an ex-safety, he's not really doing what last year he couldn't tackle, but he was pretty good playing coverage. I mean, he had 2 picks last year against the Falcons, against the Jets. He had a pick in each of them games, and he was great in coverage. Couldn't tackle. Now he's getting the tackles, but he can't cover. Hey, Philly Mike, smash that like button. You already know. I hit him. I hit it myself. Bink. You already know. Have you heard of his Falcon chokes reaction? Were so funny. Nah, I haven't heard of urinating tree. I'm definitely gonna check him out though. Murph the Kendall said, "My guy, you already know this is how we do. Support all causes, my guys." Jalen Mills leads the team in tackles. Do you think he's in line for a Pro Bowl? Oh, Jalen Mills does? I thought Nathan Gary did, to be honest. But no, I think Jalen Mills so far has been struggling at safety, to be honest. I thought he was going to be a little bit better. It's still early. Um, but leading the league and leading the team in tackles doesn't is not going to just equivalent to a Pro Bowl, but we got to see. Eagles, please, please, please roll Carson out the pocket. I'm with you. Don't give up on JJ. I agree. We're not going to give up on him, but I'm not holding my breath. Is what I'm saying. He better, or he'll owe me $50. Laughing. Yeah. Murph DeKenzo got a bet with my other guy, Be More Philly. It's about Jalen Mills making a Pro Bowl, I believe. Want to see Trevor Williams do well, but he's injured, isn't he? Correct. Trevor Williams was put on IR today with a rib injury. I don't even know when he got hurt in the game. So we're not going to see him for at least 3 weeks, which is a problem because you got Avonte Maddox out, who was getting beat left and right. You got Trevor Williams out. So big play Slade takes a number one, but who's our other outside corner? Crevion LeBlanc, he's good, but he's a slot corner. Nickel Roby-Coleman, he's good. He's a slot corner. Who's going to play outside? Maybe, and I'm not saying Jalen Mills is no great corner. I'm not. But maybe you put Jalen Mills at corner for a couple games until we get healthy again. You move Kavon Wallace in the safety position. I can't wait to get Will Parks back. People don't understand how crucial he is to our defense. On big nickel, we wouldn't have a guy like Marcus Epps in there. Will Parks will be in there, and I love him. I love him. We passed up Metcalf for that bump. That is true. That breaks my soul. Every time someone says it and I got to read that, it breaks my soul. Did you see that play where Green landed on Slay's arm last week? Oh, yeah, that was bad. I thought he was done. I thought he was about to break his arm. I want to see Adrian Killins on Sunday. You already know. AK-46 called up and is on the active roster. Her big might wind up being our best rookie from our draft class, and he's an undrafted. Good thing and bad thing. Yeah, definitely. Miles Sanders and Adrian Killen together, these going to be a lot of broken tackles. I'll take it. We need the run game to come heavy. Doug cannot abandon the run. I thought we got rid of Mac Hollins, but now we got another Hollins in Whiteside. Might. Put Wallace on the field. Ronnie looks cooked. Arnold is blazing fast and tackling ball hawk. Keep your eye on him. I like Braylon Arnold, but blazing fast, I thought he ran a slow 40, if I wasn't mistaken. I thought that was one of his knocks, as he's slow. At least Atlanta has only one me choking team. We have at least 3: Flyers, Eagles, and sometimes the Sixers. Hey, yeah, it's not pretty. It's not sunny in Philadelphia, I should say right now. Definitely. There's no excuses for Miles not going over 100 yards on the ground in his first 2 games this season. I feel almost as if Doug doesn't want a 100-yard rusher by how he decides to call the games. He definitely abandons the run way too much. Punt returner will be Killen. You think? I agree. Same. Jalen Mills is struggling. I agree. Who is the bigger bust, JJ or Hollins? I agree. No, I'm just kidding. So far, JJ, because at least Hollins, his rookie season, did pretty good. We haven't seen anything from JJ. Hollins flaws so him. I know we're talking about football, but how do you feel about Doc Rivers being a new coach for the Sixers? Facts. Let me just talk on this for a minute. I got 2 actual videos out of Doc Rivers, and I also did a live stream the day he was hired. I love it. I love it. He was the best available. There is some concerns with the 3-1 leads drops. However, I think he builds a good foundation. I think he's really going to help the young stars. I'm interested to see how Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid respond with him as a coach. Do you think we need a new defensive coordinator? Possibly. I mean, I'm still going to rock with Jim Schwartz for a little. This year hasn't been successful, but again, injuries all over the place. His stick defense is disgusting, but I do like what he does sometimes. But he's definitely on the hot seat. He got to play to these guys' strengths. He hasn't been adjusting all season. He's definitely on the hot seat. Put Mills back at corner. Might have to for this game. Supporting them Eagles from North Carolina. Shout out to Slim02NC. I love how Eagle Nation is everywhere. We got people from Germany, Ireland, Canada, Mexico, North Carolina, Angeles, Texas, all watching this channel and all supporting the Eagles. Philly Oso said AK-46, see ya, might get promoted to kick return punt returner. You already know. He got to showcase what he got. Do you think the defense matches up well against the 49ers offense? Yes, I do. We like to stop the run. However, I did break down in my Eagles versus 49ers preview video. If you haven't watched that, go check it out after this video. I broke down some of their some of their plays in the running game. Really creative. Does a lot with his run game. A lot of outside zone schemes. But we can stop it. And if we stop that, it kind of slows down the whole offense. They're as banged up as the Philadelphia Eagles, if not more. Now, a lot of their injuries are on the defensive side of the ball, so the Eagles offense should play pretty well. However, Jimmy G's not there. Nick Mullins had success against the Jets and the Giants, but it's the Jets and the Giants. Throw some different looks at him, rattle him, and I think we'll be all right. When is Jordan Mailata going to get some run? He actually is the leading candidate to start for injured Jason Peters, to be honest. But with all the growing injuries, now's the time for him and a lot of young guys to play. Who knows? It may turn out to be what we needed. I don't have no confidence in Mailata, but he's definitely possibly going to get a shot at this game. I honestly think it's going to be a defensive matchup, but I am a little worried hearing they got George Kittle and Deebo Samuels back. Yeah, that is worrisome. Kittle is going to eat if we don't bracket coverage him. He's better than Mike D'Antoni. Facts. Could have had Justin Jefferson, but I like Rager. Facts. Miles Sanders needs the more touches. Facts. Y'all coming with all the facts now. Eagles players are made out of glass. I don't understand why we always deal with this stuff. Injuries are injuries, but how do we always get hurt? Sounds dumb, but are we cursed with this type of health? Yeah, man. I mean, there's nothing really to explain how injured these guys get. It's just baffling. Wallace is the backup. At least Hollins could block. That's true. And he loves special teams. Remember that? Uh, Dang, I'm falling behind. Did y'all hear Jerry Judy maul somebody on Thursday, though? I did hear. I didn't get to see the play yet, but I did hear. Doc will be fine. Facts. I'm going to skip down to the end. If I didn't read your comment, just redo it. But let's see. We need to be positive. We have the most crybaby fans, overreacting fans, make me sick. Thanks for the content. Harry Lee, and I agree. I agree in this sense. I never get mad when fans bash the team when they're playing bad. I just don't like when you fully give up. We got to be mad at certain things and hold players and coaches accountable. But at the end of the day, I'm always rocking with my birds. Let's go Eagles, baby. You already know. You know any Cowboys content creators personally? No, not none. I started talking to Cowboys Fan Talk. So, but I don't know any of them personally. I think if when we play the Cowboys, I think I'm going to ask Cowboy Fan Talk to do a stream with me so we can talk about it. Like I know about Law Nation and Mark Holmes. I mean, Law Nation, I respect his football IQ, but I don't even know if they know about me, to be honest. So, uh, Cowboys Fan Talk. He's a new Cowboys content creator, and he does pretty good work though. Mike, I just saw your last channel member post, and as of now, I'm the only one that will be going live with you on Monday. Nah, people hit me up on Twitter about it, though, too. So, like I said, if you guys are on Twitter, follow your boy. It's at Philly_Mike25 on Twitter. We chop it up all week. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff I talk about when it comes to the Eagles, and I just tweet. So come through, stay in tune, and let's chop it up. We bring these skill players up like Killings, but if we don't figure out how to consistently block on the old line, we will see more of the same. That's true. Put Wallace, Arnold, and Bradley on the field. Arnold's height was the knock on him, not his speed. He's as fast as our receivers. You'll see. I didn't say he wasn't. I just could have sworn that I saw that his 40 was slow. Jim Schwartz is once in a lifetime defensive coordinator. That's why when he has a a D line, because he has talent. Linebackers and DBs are not good. What is he going to do? You would wonder why Slay is good in Philly. Yeah, I mean, The corner play under Jim Schwartz has been scary. Look at Rasul Douglas. Rasul Douglas is playing ball for the Carolina Panthers because they play a lot of zone. So they tailored their game to the players, and it works. George Kittle is back this week. This is going to be a problem. Facts. Got a double team and bracket him all game long. What are your thoughts on Miles Sanders, and do you think he will have a good game Sunday night? Miles Sanders is a stud, but he has been having these lingering injuries that don't allow Doug Peterson and Deuce Staley to use him the way they want to, and therefore he's been not getting over 100 yards because of the lack of running him. I think he's a stud. I think he's the key to winning these games. Put the ball in Miles Sanders' belly more. Simple. I still feel like the reasons we're not 3-0 is the NFC East curse. Facts. That is true. Shout out to my guy, Be More Careful. Love the name, channel member. If you want to check out channel membership, it's in the link. It's in the description is the link. How is it on offense? Our rookies have played, but on defense, the rookies can't sniff the field with the starters getting cooked. That's true. There comes a point where you sit there and watch You sit there and watch Nathan Gary get cooked. You realize you got a 4-4 guy on the bench and Davion Taylor. I understand that he hasn't played much football in college, in high school, all that stuff. But there comes a time where you just got to say, put the next guy in, bro. Like, really? Quez Watkins not playing Sunday? True. Malata is a house and moves bodies, but his pass blocking is below average. Facts. I think he'll be pretty good in the run game, but the pass blocking and blocking Carson Wentz's blind side is going to be scary. However, no Nick Bosa, no D Ford, no Sullivan Thomas. We should be able to block. Mike, be sure to look out for my Eagles versus Niners game preview video. I'll definitely check that out, my guy. Should Miles Sanders get more than 20 carries this week? Facts. Unless he's injured, he can't handle it. But if he's not, yes, 100%. Doc blew a 3-1 lead in Orlando with T-Mac versus Detroit also. Yes, 3-1 blunders. However, you got to look at the personnel. T-Mac and the Orlando Magic were a 8th seed. They shouldn't have ever been in that predicament, but yeah, it sucks. The Clippers, they got a lot of talent, but they were a dysfunctional team. The bubble really destroyed them. Like, I'm not going to hold his feet to the fire fully on that, but he is well respected around the NBA. So, okay. I'm 14 turning 15, but have squeaky voice, so I don't want to go live until my voice gets low. So I'll probably 3-4 months. All that bad grammar and stupid autocorrect. Hey, shout out to you, my guy. Are you prepared to see Cox and many others go next season? Hey, I support the Shield. What happens, happens. The fact that we're already in trouble with the money, and then you also got to put on top of it coronavirus taking the cap down, we're in big trouble. Big trouble. We need linebackers. I'm with you. What you eating on game day, my guy? Normally I'm a nachos, chips, snack kind of guy on game day. Maybe some pizza and wings, some beers. However, last Sunday I'm doing play-by-play, so I have the green screen, the live score up top, and I pretty much broadcast the game, trying to be on my Merle Reese. Carson Wentz in the shotgun. He looks left, he looks right, touchdown, all that good stuff. So last week I didn't eat nothing, and I was starving throughout the game. So make sure y'all come in and hang with me, my guys. Should we take a look at AB at wide receiver when he comes back from suspension, if we are able to recover from the start? The talent's always there. We come to a point where it's like, why not, I guess? He's really crazy. For those who haven't listened to that song, type in on YouTube after this stream, Antonio Brown guitar song. Listen to the song he sings about guitar. If you can listen through that whole video and not laugh, hit me up on Twitter, come back to one of my videos and comment, bro, that wasn't funny. But there's no way you could watch that video and not laugh. It is hilarious. Shout out to all 96 still in the chat. We've been going for an hour and 34 minutes. We about to jump off in a little bit, but make sure you smash that like button. I'm about to take a look. Are we over 100 likes? I'm not sure. We got to see this. My wife is telling me to hurry. I think the food's done. I might have to, you know what I'm saying? But are we at 100 likes? Let me know. Let me know. Uh, Wish we had Frank Wright still. I truly miss the man's mindset. Um, if we use Sanders like a top back, pressure is off Carson, Carson a little, and then we play action, which Carson is strong at. Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. We got to utilize that. Let's go. We got 103 likes. Shout out to all the people in the chat for getting us there. Like I said, I'm not in my normal spot. We at my brother-in-law's house. That's why I don't got the background and all that. But I said I gotta bring my computer. I gotta bring my laptop. I mean my microphone, because the Eagles always throw monkey wrenches to us throughout the weekend. You already know. Cam Newton tested positive for COVID-19. I'm fine. Cancel the season because we ain't looking too good. Yeah, man. If it gets worse for Tennessee and players around the league, you never know what can happen. How do you feel about the Doug Peterson play calling? I feel it's very predictable. I agree 100%. There's a lot of things wrong on this team, not just Carson, but the play calling, Carson. There's a lot of things that we got to correct. And, hey, we got a short window to do it because we got the Niners who are banged up, and then we got the Steelers and Ravens. Eagles need some of them Chip Kelly smoothies. Yeah, maybe that's what help with injuries. Fletcher Cox better not go anywhere. Who are some vets you wouldn't mind leaving? Um, well, I don't know who I won't mind, but when you look at the contracts, Zach Ertz is going to be hard to keep. Brandon Graham is going to be hard to keep after this year. These are guys that you might have to part ways with. All the good draft picks was Chip and Andy. I gotta go, but I hope I catch your play-by-play Sunday. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you for stopping by. Somebody owes the mob money. The way the Eagles throw in these games. Ha, facts, right? It looks disgusting. Doug need to back off of the ice cream. We getting soft right now. Truth. Yes, get rid of the players. Yes, get rid of old players. Peters is going to give back some of the money he was crying for. You better, right? My guy Philly Oso said, yeah, we got that 100 likes. What's going on? Jim Schwartz got to explain. Got to go. Please explain to everybody. Hey, Jim Schwartz is definitely on the hot seat. I just hit you with that 100th like. Shout out to my guy Ash Aldridge for coming through, hitting it with the 100th like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Mike, I still can't believe how he picked trash JJ Arcega-Whiteside over DK. Was right there on our laps, but then again, that's how he thinks he's smarter than everybody. I agree, man. Every time I read a comment that says that, every time I think about it, I just want to. You and Lord Brunson should do a post-game live chat after the 49ers game. Hey, like I said, if anybody wants to see me and LB and stuff like that, I got his phone number and I hit him up, but let him know too. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you hear some of the subscribers mention it, it's like, wow, people really like that, and it comes through more. Like I said, me and Lord Brunson did about 2 streams together, and we got some more in the future. Collabs, LB's my guy, Philly 500's my guy. They definitely the guys who's been on YouTube for a minute, and I appreciate them. Peters and Deshaun got to go. Facts. I mean, health. If you can't stay injured, you can't be on the team. It's as simple as that. Didn't realize DeFlippo is in Chicago. Let's see how Foles looks with the starting spot. Yeah. Y'all heard what Nick Foles said about Frank Wright, right? That hurts. Army 63 B said, what's up? We've been on here for an hour and 39 minutes, and we about to get off here, but I'm gonna chat it up a little bit more with you guys. Looking at our record and our schedule, it looks like if we clean up now, we could take one of those last playoff spots in the NFC. You got to remember, there's a 7th team added, so normally when you start 0-2, you have only a 12% chance to make the playoffs. However, that changed because they added another playoff. Shout out to Philly Mike. We one of the realest to keep his viewers involved. Yeah, listen, I try to get all the comments. I try to hit them all. Again, if I want to just talk my talk, I do a video. If I'm going to just sit, if I'm physically going to just give my opinion or break down tape or talk about a topic, I'll do a video. If I'm going to do a live stream, It's for you guys because at the end of the day, we all love the Eagles, and some of y'all takes are better than my takes. So like I love interacting with you guys. I appreciate you guys. And that's why I say definitely follow your boy on Twitter at Philly_Mike. We chop it up all week. Yes, LB and you would be great. Facts. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I was upset when we got Djax back. Everyone didn't like me for that saying it, but it was a bad idea. Hey, but it's just the Eagles organization. Because, like, look, I know he's older and he's always had injury problems. But for the Washington football team and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he played, I think it was 13 games and 12 games. So he played double-digit games for them. We can't get double-digit games out of him. We can't get double-digit games out of anybody we bring in. Here's a take. Take it the rest of the season off. Cowboy fan, of course, of course, of course. What's going on, brother? Philly the podcast. Shout out to my guy, Philly the podcast. Another great young YouTuber. When I say young, I'm not talking about age. I'm talking about time on YouTube. Definitely go check him out. Show him some love and support. I will be doing a live stream with Philly the podcast very soon. Probably this week. Hopefully, when we do the live stream, we're talking about a San Francisco win. I mean, us beating the San Francisco 49ers, my bad, guys. Us talking about the win we got in San Fran. So hopefully we get that. We need it. But I'll shout out to my guy, Philly the podcast. Hold on 1 second, guys. I got.
Third and 10. It's only a three-man rush. Still pressure. Wentz just going to air it out. Going way deep down the field.
My bad. I didn't mean to put that Deshaun Jackson play in there. I just bummed it. But we had to go on a quick commercial break. But we back. Like I said, it's an hour and 42 minutes. We going to chop it up a little bit more. And then we about to head up out of here. Let's go get this win in prime time. Of course. He got the whole world watching. We need to do it. We need to do it. Funny, I said we need a guy like Jamar Chase. And right now it looks like we could be picking early enough to get him. That is true. Jamar Chase is a problem. I like him. Philly the podcast said, "Hi, I appreciate it, man. Wish I was young, bro." You already know. I think the only offensive starter that we had to go to distance last year was Carson and Kelsey. Time to be sellers, get picks, demote Howie, just be the money guy. We need a good player evaluator. That is true. What up, broski? Eagles to tap out. It's over. What? Oh, Sports Caffeine. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Shout out to the Sports Caffeine. Like I said, let me know if you're still interested in doing that on every Friday. We go through the whole NFL and do our picks and stuff. Like I said, this ain't my normal spot. Normally, I'm in the studio with the green screen or something along them lines. But we made a trip to the brother-in-law's house. We don't see him often. So I brought my laptop, brought my microphone because as an Eagle fan, we know the Eagles are going to always throw wrinkles in there and ruin our weekend. So when I go to any family member's house, I always bring this stuff. But we'll be back in the studio come Sunday morning. I will be doing a pregame show for the Eagles, a live play reaction for the Eagles. And like I said, Sports Caffeine, let me know if you guys want to do that. I don't know if it was just you. I want to get like 3 or 4 people. Like I said, we normally keep about 80 to 100 people in the chat. I mean, these are all Eagle fans, but I want to start doing that on Fridays, break down the whole NFL. We talk about wins, losses, why we think they're going to win and lose, spreads, all that good stuff. We keep it funky for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? Something light. He said, let's go. You already know. I'm with it. If the season is canceled next week, Eagles could land the top 5 picks of the draft. Yeah, and then you definitely got Jamar Chase. You definitely got him then. Eagles with Justin Fields. What do you think? If we got to move off Carson, I mean, I would have to be there to really feel it, and I would have to see the rest of this year of horrible Carson to fully move off him. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Like I said, if you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button. We do Eagles live streams. We do regularly scheduled videos on here. We're going to have a couple guests on here when it talks about regular NFL football, Eagles talk, all that good stuff. Shout out to all my channel members who support the channel, going the extra distance. I appreciate all you guys. Like I said, I'm at my brother-in-law's house, and I still find time to just set up in the basement and talk to you guys. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Like I said, we will be going live before this San Francisco 49ers game to talk all the necessary keys to win this game. AK-46 got promoted from the practice squad, and he's on the active roster. So we're going to see what the speed looks like and how he does for the Philadelphia Eagles. With all that being said, appreciate you guys for stopping by. You guys know how I end this. You guys know what time it is.